really excited to come across this story. Last weekend, my photographer and I were walking through Delaware Park trying to get people's stories of the blizzard, and we thought, I wonder what the zoo did. So that's exactly what we're going to take a look at. Chaos that erupted at the Buffalo Zoo 40 years ago. Turns out a few reindeer were just taking advantage of a snowy situation, that's all. Here's a look. During the blizzard of '77, an estimated 35 feet of snow buried parts of the city, including the Buffalo Zoo.
A lot of people in North Buffalo probably didn't bat an eye today, but it looked like Santa had misplaced Rudolph, Donner, and Blitzen. 3 large Scandinavian reindeer, each weighing at least 500 pounds, bounded out of their cages at the Buffalo Zoo.
So the snow just got too high, apparently against some of the fencing. They ended up in Delaware Park, and I think they had a little wandering through North Buffalo, maybe even to Kenmore.
It took some effort, but eventually they were spotted near a creek across from the Buffalo State campus. The male reindeer was tranquilized and captured, but the 2 females ran away. They were eventually caught by a few snowmobilers, wrapped in rope, and returned to the zoo.
But everybody who saw it knew what had happened. The Earth had finally tilted, and this was now the North Pole.
Erno Rossi, who wrote a book called White Death, tells stories of the blizzard and how the zoo was impacted.
Walking through the zoo, you didn't know if you were in an animal enclosure or a duck pond. It was a very tricky situation. The bison were charging people.
And if that wasn't jarring enough, it was broadcasted that sheep freed themselves from the children's area of the zoo.
But there were several Italian sheep that were never recovered. Of course, they went back to Italy. That's what they did.
And when people around town heard the news of the numerous escapes, rumors began to surface.
Somebody who took that seriously, by the way, spread a rumor that a polar bear had escaped, but that's not true.
Polar bears were safe and sound in the bear pits way back in '77.
Because Buffalo is the city of snow, the zoo has put new criteria into place to ensure this never happens again.
So when we know a snowstorm is coming, we're very careful to watch the snow levels around the perimeter of exhibits, and staff will go out and kind of shovel perimeters to keep the snow low. And in some cases, if it's a dangerous animal or an animal that can't handle that kind of weather, we make sure they come inside and are safe and warm indoors.